Yo friends, welcome back to the channel. NiceToReevU here with another Monster Venom Build-A-Figure Wave review. This time we will be looking at the spectacular Spider-Ham in all his Marvel Legends glory. Not the most desirable figure of the bunch, but definitely one of my favorite. I picked this up at Toys R Us in Edmonton, and it retails for about your average Marvel Legends price, $29.99 plus tax, and comes with one figure, one accessory, and two Build-A-Figure Wave parts. And as always, let's examine the box and then look at the main attraction. So right away we got the box window giving us a preview of the figure and the accessory and the Build-A-Figure Wave parts that you kind of have to build. It's just one piece. We got the Spider-Ham logo, the Spider-Man logo, the Marvel series logo, Hasbro, but you can't really see it, it's kind of obscured. On the top of the box, we have the spot varnish Spider-Man logo. Both sides of the box, we have this awesome artwork of Spider-Ham. Here's the back of the packaging giving us a product shot and everything else that we need to see. Here's all the other figures in the wave. I still need to get Venom, and I still need to get Scream. I do have Poison and Typhoid Mary review coming soon, and I just reviewed Carnage, so yeah, that's pretty cool to have. Here's a quick read up if you can, pause it now and read it. And here is the barcode bottom, so let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Here it is, folks, Peter Porker's Spider-Ham. Nice figure all in all, with quite a few flaws. I do like this figure quite a bit, but I also do think they could have done so much better with this, and I'll show you why in a bit. First, let's talk paint apps. So far, it's looking crisp. I like how, I just like how they did this in general, like, it's pretty well done. I like Spider-Ham because he's very reminiscent of Porky Pig from the Looney Tunes series, and I love Porky Pig. I just love that little guy. In terms of paint apps, I like how my figure came out clean with no imperfections, although it wouldn't have hurt to paint the webbing sculpted on his suit. I think it would have been a lot cooler to do so. And another thing to note here is the eyes on his snout where the nostrils go are also sculpted and painted, as in the head for the pork rind, they only painted on the eyes, which is a little unfortunate. Actually, no, they did sculpt it. I didn't quite notice that. It's a little bit sculpted, a little bit. I thought they were painted. My mistake. But yes, I really do like how everything came out here. I like the spider logo, looking pretty good. And yes, like I said, they sculpted the webbing, which is a pretty cool feature. But moving on to articulation. Now, there's not a whole lot going on with articulation, and here's where I got problems. As if you didn't notice, his legs don't articulate, which is very unfortunate. Like I said, I like this figure. I want to like it more, but the articulation limits that for me, and I feel Hasbro could have done more for this guy. I feel they could have given him the Rocket Raccoon treatment and let his legs move. But that's enough of me swining, right? Huh? Like what I did. So, as you can see, we got some head movement there. We got a 360 spin in the shoulder joints. We got some hinge in the elbows, swivel in the wrist, sorry, and we got one whipping hand, as you can see there, and one open hand. We got a movement in the waist, and this is where another problem here. Look at this. That's like a really huge gap there, so you kind of have to be careful on how you move it, because it really does look really odd. But we also have a swivel in the ankle there, but that's it in terms of articulation in the legs. Only his upper body moves, which is quite unfortunate, really. So, as a bonus, we got this pork rind head sculpt accessory, which Hasbro didn't have to give us at all, but I'm so glad they did, because those of us who got the Venom figure from the 2016 Absorbing Man Build-A-Figure wave, right here, just let me adjust that. could use this instead of swapping heads with the Venom in this wave. So that's quite a neat feat. There we go. After popping his head on there, you can see he stands a bit taller than Spider-Ham, which is quite accurate to the comics. I'm not going to pretend that I know anything about the comics because I don't, but I do love superheroes and I do love Marvel. And thank God we have the internet. So, taking a look on the web, see what to be honest, I don't really know anything about Spider-Ham, but like I said, taking a look on the web, Spider-Ham's actually got quite the history, and this is what I found. So, Spider-Ham was created by Tom DeFalco and Mark Armstrong, and made his first appearance in November in 1983's Marvel's Tales issue number 1, and is an animal parody of Spidey the Mighty Man. Well, Spider-Man, of course. And on the other hand, we have Pork Rind. He was created by Barry Dutter and John Costanza, and made his first appearance in 1992's issue, What The? Number 20. So, yeah, that's just a little history there for you. Oh, and another thing to note that he talks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He has that like Austrian accent, right? Australia accent. And I think it's just hilarious how they kind of did that. Yeah, just here's a quick figure comparison to the other figure here, obviously. And here's another figure comparison to the other Spider-Man figures I own. I do have the homemade Spidey suit, but it's being played with at the moment. And to rate this figure out of 10, I give it a 6 out of 10, and is only worth buying if you're into Spider-Ham or after your Build-A-Figure parts for Monster Venom. Okay guys and gals, that's it for my review today. Hope you guys enjoyed my video, and if you did, hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll catch you guys later.